with Ripple CEO Brad Gerlinghouse predicting that XRP will become the U.S. banking backbone, and analysts predicting that it will reach over $30,000 by the end of 2026, the price of XRP is expected to surpass $8,250 in less than 15 days. Brad Gerlinghouse, creator of the XRP Ledger and XRP, Ripple's CEO DS, and others were interviewed live to compile all of this material. He affirmed, however indirectly on Bloomberg, that XP's price and market cap will eventually exceed Bitcoin's. Envision a scenario where the market cap of XRP exceeds $30,000 per XRP, surpassing even the market cap of Bitcoin. That would, of course, lead to the emergence of new millionaires. Yet another one is this one. Brad Gelink, CEO of Ripple, has verified that the company has received an invitation to incorporate XRP into various large industries, including trade finance and real estate insurance. Reports have established that XRP co-founder Arthur Boutou previously stated that XRP was priced at $10,000 and was built for billions of users. So it's clear that the Ripple system as a whole and its executives are predicting that XRP will be worth between $8,000 and $12,000. The XRP team is predicting a price range of $8,000 to $10,000 for their cryptocurrency. The tens of thousands of dollars is clearly the price that XRP has been established at. Everything is probably going to fall into place, or at least start falling into place. By the month's end, the whole market is going to crash on October 31st due to an impending huge shock. A huge black swan event is going to happen. The XRP ledger and XRPL will undoubtedly be affected by this. The unexpected price of $8,257.20 for XRPL is due to the simultaneous injection of billions, not trillions of dollars from several marketplaces. Once again, we're talking about XRP, which is presently priced at $2.60, nearly $2.70, but a big black swan event is about to happen, and this is all happening in less than 50 days. I just wanted to remind you that we partnered with Apple to give every single person watching today's video some free XRP. Now, before we get into the details, proof, and information, which I will show you guys because we have the receipts, the facts, and all the details in this video, you can actually receive some free XRP with up to $100. Sure, no problem. A simple like, subscribe, comment, and share can accomplish the trick. But the most crucial thing is to join Bullet using the link in the description and complete the transaction. These days, it takes a total of 5 minutes at most. Since it's free money, I highly suggest it. Therefore, what's the big deal? Okay, enough small talk. This is going to be a really thrilling video. I was genuinely thrilled when I announced the intention to create this film, since it has now been proven. It is my most thrilling and beloved video. We have proof. The 31st of October will mark the start of the next RPS breakout. Listen up, everyone. We have all the facts, and I want to start by explaining everything that's going to happen at Verizon. Consider this. Not long ago, Ripple CEO Brad Gerlinghouse stood on stage at a significant banking gathering, sitting next to BlackRock and JP Morgan CEOs. Just think about the magnitude of this. In addition to that, he brought up XRP, the XRP ledger, and the digital asset itself while he was speaking. You must realize that these are organizations with assets worth several trillion dollars. Pay attention to the facial expressions and description of what actually happened for these BlackRock and JP Morgan employees. They seemed surprised and even had a smirk on their face when the Ripple CEO brought up XRP and the XRP ledger, claiming that it is a multi-trillion-dollar market that Ripple is about to surpass. This suggests that something is happening behind the scenes between BlackRock and JP Morgan. Huge elites like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo have been buying XRP. This isn't speculation. Reports have shown that XRP and BlackRock have been secretly buying XRP, and JP Morgan has a fund just for buying XRP. This means that these banks have been cost averaging their XRP holdings before, during, and after the lawsuit. Is on the verge of happening. Next thing you know, Ripple's CEO makes an astonishing claim on Bloomberg, predicting that XRP's market valuation will eventually exceed Bitcoin's. hence driving its price into the tens of thousands of dollars. This is significant in and of itself. I mean, this is the subject at hand. The amount of money that Ripple Labs is going to enable through the XRP ledger is staggering, estimated to be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. You could believe their competitors, but Charles Hoskins, founder of Cardano, actually said that about Ripple. So, it's insane. He predicted that XRP will soon surpass an industry worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Regarding the fact that XRP is on the verge of capturing the entire market. But to reiterate, we must return to the video's title, the video's overall purpose, the fee, and the stated timeline. Plus $257.90 no later than October 31st. Hey there, why the hey is this going to happen, and why is it so important? Take some time to consider it. Pay close attention to the enormous sum of money that is soon to be deposited into the XRP ledger. In particular, we're referring to the $657 trillion or $654 trillion that pops up throughout this whole message or tweet. You should definitely keep an eye on that, as it was actually discovered by an organization that is probably associated with RIP. It has been reported that $654.3 million were infused into the XRP ledger, and that is serious money, folks. Why is that so? Because RealFi is working on a plan to bring the entire real estate market onto the XRPL token. The market is valued at over $650 trillion, and RealFi plans to use the XRP token, which is built on the XRP ledger. RealFi is a massive institution that has already unlocked over $2 billion worth of assets on the XRP ledger, meaning that you can buy 10,000 plus properties using the token. They are also working on a path to unlock the remaining $653 million. Here we have RealFi's official announcement. They've finished Phase 1 and are now into Phase 2. The ecosystem's foundation and framework are in place, and they've unlocked over 10,000 properties, worth over $2 billion, all of which can be bought directly through the XRP ledger. And that's only the start. They've already hinted at future expansion and the introduction of other RealFi adoption integration. Building on the XRP ledger and the Real token technology, which is also on the XRP ledger, they are utilizing the Accept It ledger in the RealFi reward system and the Accept Your ledger in the River asset marketplace. Right now, there's a project called RealFi that's built on the XRP ledger and is being used to unlock a massive trillion-dollar market. This market is about to be facilitated directly into XRP and the XRP ledger. There has never been a better opportunity to investigate and learn about RealFi and Real token than right now, because the price of Real token is at its lowest point in history. We've already discussed these topics with you. Just 2 months ago, we checked out this token, and its price was 1/100 of a penny. Look at the size it has achieved now after only a short launch. Without any marketing, without being listed on a single centralized exchange, Real token is soaring to new heights. We're talking thousands of new wallets and hundreds of thousands of percentage points acquired. The procedure has not even begun yet, to reiterate. Just picture it. This is a utility-based initiative with the support of a huge institution that is enabling real-world assets, and it's listed on a controlled exchange. And to top it all off, it's on the XRP ledger. If you like this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. By the way, I'm a nice bullish XRP holding,